How's that? Okay, now, so Shelley, hey Shelley, thank you for doing this with Tarot Lumination. It's a real help here. I never hardly go on camera, but we're doing it now because I'm getting a lot of pressure to go on camera. I don't really want to do it, but you know, anyway. So I'm doing these very late night tests, and I'm very, very, very far away from my normal location right now. So hold on a second. I'm just going to play with a few adjustments. Okay, I'm gonna really jack up the music loud now. Okay, I'm gonna turn up the music really loud. Ammo, watch out. See what happens. Okay, Shelley. Okay, Shelley, right now I've dropped the music back down again. Okay, I'm dropping the music back down so we can actually have a conversation. So I'm hoping that you can hear me okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go back just to go back to the staging. Give me a second here. Hold on. Trying to do a lot of things at once. It's 10:30, okay? It's about 10:30 in the evening over here. So it's probably, if you're in the United States, it's probably, let's see, like 2 o'clock or 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Let me just show something right here. Stay there. Okay, so this is where we do the readings. Shelley G, I have a feeling that you have been here before. I actually, I'm pretty sure I recognize the name Shelley G from some of the Sunday Night Live shows. So, Shelley G, since this is a live test, what I'd like to do is, if you're up for it, how would you like to have, okay, I'm gonna go, stay there, hold on. Okay, Shelley. Shelley, so this is Tarot Lumination, and we're doing a lot of stress tests on the live stream right now. And we've got a couple people here. There's only 2 apparently watching, and that's enough to do the test. So what I'd like to do is ask you if you could type, what I'd like to do is I'd like to give you a mini reading live right now. Okay, this is happening right now for you, Shelley. And I'd like to give you a little mini reading as part of my way to say thank you for being here and allowing me to do this live test. So the way I'd like to do the readings, if you've seen them before, is like, it's very, very simple. It's very simple. I don't answer lots and lots of questions. It's much more about, hey, Shelley, what is the message that is coming to you through Tarot Lumination, okay, that you need to hear right now, okay? And you don't have to type anything into the screen, okay? You don't have to put any issues. We don't need to know about your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your mom and your dad, your husband, your kids, your pets, your finances, your health, okay? So just hang in, okay? Just hang in. I'm going to give you a little mini reading live, and I'd like you to just pay attention, and then we'll check in afterwards to see if this actually works, okay? So stay right there. I'm going to give myself a little beverage, and we're going to have some fun, okay, Shelley? All right? Yeah? High five. Yeah. Okay, so hold tight. We're going to go back to the stage now. Okay, so this is the testing of the live stream from a very remote location. The internet stream system here is very slender. So I'm really pushing the technology to get the stream to go to even happen at all. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get some cards for you. Okay, I'm going to use a basic deck here. And before we go any further, as you know, if you've been to the Sunday Night Lives, if you've been to, let's do it this way. Been to the Sunday Night Lives, because I like to have a little beverage. Okay, no one's going to judge me. All right, stay there. All right, so we're going to do this. This is for fun, okay? Apparently, there's a couple of other people here watching right now, so that's good. Hey, Gabby girl. Gabby girl, I know you. Thank you, Gabby, for being here. Gabby girl, this is a live test from a very remote location where the internet is being deeply challenged right now, but we're doing it. Apparently, you're actually seeing this. Stay there. Cheers, everybody. Welcome to the Tarot Lumination remote live testing. No judging here. Hey, Inked Empress, you must be over in England. It must be daytime for you. So I made a deal with Shelly G. Shelly G, a little free mini reading for fun. And this is a live test. So I'm going to let everybody know for the next couple of months, Tarot Lumination is very, very far away from Los Angeles. I'm way, way out in nature right now. And I'm making the best that I can of... Hey, hi Siren Song, good evening, nice to see you. Making the very, very best of it. In some ways, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do a Sunday Night Live tomorrow because of the scheduling here and the timing, because I'm in a completely different time zone. And so I don't know what's going to happen. But anyway, this is for Shelly G, all right? Hello, Inked Empress. Yes. Inked Empress. Oh, you're giving it all away. Oh, God. I'm trying to keep it as a surprise as long as possible, but it's already leaking out. The information is already leaking out. I have to tell you, folks, I've only been here a couple days. It's a beautiful country, beautiful people. I'm very lucky, extremely lucky to be here. Saw something about a no judgment beverage. Excellent. Well, I can toast this to you, Siren Song. Thank you. I'm glad you understand. So here we go. Yes, you're Central Coast, California. Siren. Oh, okay. So it would be like 1:45, 1:40 in the morning for you. So you're a bit of a night owl. Okay, cool. Wait a minute, our Inked Empress, are you saying that you're in New Zealand as well? Wait a minute. No, really? Inked Empress, you're in New Zealand? Oh my God. Oh my God. Then we're actually doing this in real time. Whoa, my God. Wow, fantastic. Empress. I would be sorry, Shelly. I'm getting distracted here because we're actually got a few people and it gets kind of exciting. So, Inked Empress, we need to definitely. Can you go to tarotlumination.com and look around and find the connect page? And, hold on, stay there. Stay there. Hold on, stay there. Sorry, Shelly. I'll be right back. Hey, Inked Empress. So this is Tarot Lumination. I am in New Zealand. You guessed it. You figured it out. I don't know how you did that. But, yeah. If you could, it would really, really help if you could go, we can do it later, whatever. Go to tarotlumination.com, the actual website. not the channel, the actual website where people book their readings, whatever. And there's a little page for, like it says, connect. Okay, so you can go there and you can type in and we can email each other. Okay, so that would be a really good way to get started. Okay, yeah. Yes, Ink Empress. Okay, I'm just going to tell everybody I'm right here. I'm in New Zealand. Tarot Lumination is in New Zealand. Tarot Lumination is in New Zealand. NZ. Yeah, okay. No. Primary lives in near up in the Midwest, Chicago. Okay. Yeah, All Sun. Yeah. Hey, All Sun, what's going on, man? I'm just about to do a mini reading for Shelly G. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's just do it. Okay, and then we'll come back. We'll have a little hangout in a minute. Stay there. Stay there. Okay. All right, Shelly G, here we go. This is it. No interruptions. Okay, so I will not be watching the chat right now. I'm going to have to do the actual reading. And I know this stream is very, very fragile, okay? Very, very fragile right now. All right. Let's have a look. Thank you, All Sun. Actually, yes. I haven't actually had the New Zealand chocolate yet, but I know it's there. Primer's in Wisconsin. Okay. Yeah, so Ink Empress, we will hang out, okay? For sure. That'll be so cool. All right, here we go. Let's have a look. All right, Shelly. Just going to have to completely trust Tarot Lumination, all right? To completely trust. Okay, let's have a look here. How are we going to do this? Hold on, I gotta get some light. Okay, just give me a second here. Give me a second. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so Shelly G, this is your reading. Okay, I'm going to just hang out here with you now. Okay, so cards are shuffled. We're going to cut it all up. Okay, here we go. All right, so cards are now cut. So let's bless every single card in the deck. Okay, Shelly, every single card. This is a relatively new deck. It's only done maybe like 100, maybe 200 readings, something like that. My other old deck were in the thousands. So this is still a very, very young deck, okay? So let's be very forgiving, okay? Okay. Cards are cut now. So Shelly, for you, here's the situation. Here's the challenge. Here's how we're going to handle it, okay? And what's the weather like for you? Circumstantial energy, environmental influences, you know all that stuff. So what we have... Sorry, I was getting a little bit thirsty. We have the Nine of Pentacles, okay? It's a beautiful, beautiful card. This is the Nine of Pentacles. And my feeling when I'm seeing this for you right now, when I see this, it's like, part of me feels it's like, it's really important that you, I'm feeling like a double message, okay? It's really, really important to be aware of how wealthy you are, how incredibly lucky you are with what you have already as the individual that you are on a comparative scale. Like it's so easy to get lost in comparisons and things like, well, you know, so-and-so's got, I'm doing better, I'm smarter than them, I work harder than they do, and they're making twice the amount of money than me. It's not fair. And then the other times, other people are looking at you and saying, Shelly, I don't know how you do what you do. You're like so gifted and talented at what you do. I'm struggling. I wish I could do, you know, like 10% of what you do, and I would be happy. So you have to get things in perspective. What I'm sensing here is to be aware that there are some other people out there who don't even have half the assets and gifts and talents and independence and resources that you have. They have very little chance of having it. And you might be looking at other people who you feel might have so much more than you. But in neither of those sides matter. What really counts right now is to be aware that you yourself have what you need. And it's important for you to like be aware of your strength, your value, your talents, your gifts, and your good fortune, and to really optimize them for what works for you, okay? Love thyself, okay? I'm looking at these tokens as love tokens. It's very important to love thyself to the maximum, and it's very hard to do for a lot of people. It's the hardest thing to do, okay? So, what is the situation? Okay, so with the magician here, okay, we have the magician, okay? So my feeling here is there's a part of you which is wondering what to do with yourself in terms of your power and your gifts, your talents and independence and resources. Also wondering how you can optimize your talents and gifts and resources and find a way to become like your own master, become independent, maybe like self-employed, maybe you know, like a startup entrepreneur or something, whatever that might be. And you alone have to figure that out. I mean, you can do it with Tarot Lumination. You can get feedback from others here and whatever it is. But still, ultimately, it's up to you. And it's very mercurial energy here. And it's just like you have to remember, okay, Shelley G, energy flows where attention goes. So it's really important to understand, what are you doing with your own personal magic wand? You have all these resources here: the intellect, the passion, the drive, the heart, the love, the willpower, and the resources and gifts and talents. So what exactly, Shelley, are you doing with all of that? Okay? That could be a big problem. You might be in one of these life-changing episodes right now. Maybe with the new moon, maybe with the eclipses early in the year, like, what on earth am I going to be doing with myself? How can I create my own abundance, my own wealth, and so on? Okay? So, you know, I don't see it as all happy, happy, happy. What I see is like a big energy of a question here. What are you doing to create your own wealth and abundance? How aware are you of your own wealth and abundance on a relative scale? And then how aware of you are in your own wealth and abundance and power and gifts and talents on an individual scale? Like, forget everybody else, you know? Forget everybody else. What are you doing with yourself and your talents and gifts and resources right now, okay? Okay, so what is the challenge here? Okay, so I've got the Five of Swords. My feeling is that you might be really, really wrapped up in mental, like, fights where, like, it's almost like you're having to prove to yourself that certain things have to happen in certain ways with this person or this job or this situation or a relationship or whatever. And then you get stuck into that. You know, I call it the energy of like futile conflict. You're in unreconcilable differences where it doesn't matter who's right or wrong in a situation. What really counts is being happy. And if you are stuck in a situation where all your decisions, abilities to rise up into your gifts and figure out what you have to do are being made, you know, contingent on someone else, so that your sensation of independence and wealth and happiness for you is contingent upon somebody or something else, that is a big problem. It's like seriously like giving your power away, and you can't fight it. In other words, there's no point in trying to argue with people like how you should be this and do that. And if other people are saying, well, you can't do that, Shelley G, you're not smart enough, you don't have enough money, you don't have enough education, you don't have the right connections, you don't have the right relationships. Who do you think you are, thinking you have the right to be your most awesome self and be into your power and be independent and have as much wealth and abundance and happiness as it can. Like, nobody has that. It's not fair, Shelley G. You need to lower your expectations and come back down to earth and suck. Let it suck like with the rest of us, okay? And of course, that's not good for you, Shelley, all right? So how are we going to deal with this? Okay. So with the Three of Swords, okay? Three of Swords. What I'm seeing here is a lot of energy of self-sabotage, deep self-sabotage, and how you continuously, literally undermine yourself. So what I'm thinking here is that it would be very easy to blame other people for whatever sucks in your life right now, whether it's health, relationships, love of a particular person or love in general, whether you're getting screwed over or someone else is screwing you over or something like that. But with the Three of Swords here, the way to handle the thing is to realize that it doesn't matter how gifted and talented and powerful you are and how much desire you might have to be your own person and live within your own, let's say, protocols. And then you realize, my God, if I'm getting sucked up all the time into other people's, attitudes and judgments where you're always having to prove yourself against other people, can you see, Shelley, how that's actually a very subtle form of self-sabotage? Okay, I use that theme a lot with Tarot Lumination, but it's an incredibly powerful tool that human beings have in order to undermine themselves and give themselves an excuse for spiritual laziness so that you don't have to evolve. My feeling here, the message is that you need to know, Shelley, from this is that you might be an absolute expert in the very, very most subtle ways of self-sabotage where you betray yourself. And sometimes it's too late and you realize, damn it, I just screwed myself over again. And I was going to blame someone else and everyone was blaming me. But you have to remember, it's just your life, Shelley G. Like, if you feel you're getting screwed over, maybe you are getting screwed over. But how and why is that happening? Are you giving away your power? Are you not aware of all that? So to me, it's really important. The way to handle your situation, no matter how challenging it is to remember that you are a part of the equation. And like, if something really shitty is going on, you have to own that. You have to own it. Like, it might not be a very comfortable lesson or a message for me to deliver to you, but it's very important to own the awareness that human beings can be absolute masters of self-sabotage. And that's the last thing you need right now. You need to understand that there's other ways to evolve and grow, okay? And to me, it feels like this is a wake-up call. It's almost like, damn it. I wish I'd never shown up to this freaking live test thing. I wish I'd never got the reading from Tarot Lumination. That's the worst reading I've ever had because he told me everything that I didn't want to hear. Because no one would want to hear the message that I just delivered to you, okay, Shelley? But I feel that someone had to do it. So maybe there's a reason that you came here tonight, okay? I'm sorry it's a painful message, but it's really important that you might be, you have to understand you might be the expert at self-sabotage. Even though you might feel as though you're getting betrayed by others or other people, you are still a part of the equation and you still own the consequence of sabotage, okay? So let's leave it at that, all right? Thank you so much, Shelley. Okay. Sorry, that was just a little 4-card reading, but I got carried away. Hey, Shelley. It was a kind of a tough reading for me to deliver, and I tried to keep it wide and open and spacey, but you can reinterpret it, if it's to do with love or relationship, finances or health, jobs, career, your ambition, your destiny in life, however you want to reinterpret it. But it was a very tough message for me to deliver because Well, you can see why from the cards, okay? So Shelley, please, thank you so much for being here and the first live tester from New Zealand. Thank you, Shelley. It was a pleasure to read for you, and I hope you get something out of it. Yeah. All right, let's have a look. Oh, we got 12 people here now. Wow, that's amazing. Wow, okay. Right, hold on. Cheers, folks. I'm gonna do some shopping. Hold on. Stay there. Hold on, stay there a second. Hold on, this is gonna look weird. All right, we're back. I'm gonna shuffle it up again. It's too early to tell, all sun. It's way too early to tell. I'm going to see if I can get a bit more light in here. Hold on, things are fading. Stay there. Don't go away. All right. So we got some extra lighting now. Let's have a look. Yeah. I'm in a back office space here, so things are a little, it's just stuff, okay? And so it's kind of a makeshift office, you know, stage and everything. So we're doing the best we can right now. Okay, I'm gonna go back over here. All right, let's have a look. Okay, I'm gonna go up to the chat here. I'm gonna go up to the chat and see who else is there. Me. Shekinah Miles. Love advice. Kim Lee, this is my first time. Kim Lee, this is your first time ever watching a live? Wow. Okay. Yes, tell your impression of New Zealand. Well, okay, I will tell you my impression of New Zealand is that it's a very friendly and warm and beautiful place. The people here are very loving, and their priorities are in the right order. Things like friends and family, love, togetherness, cherish the land, cherish your time here. Things like that, okay? Inked Empress, I'm up in the North Island right now. I don't want to say anything more because I'm just literally just arrived and I'm unpacked and trying to set up the office and everything because we're going to be here for a while, okay? Yeah. Okay, so now, so at the moment, hold on, let me go, give me a second here. I want to go back to seeing you guys. Stay there. Okay, so here's the thing. Right now, everything is kind of makeshift at the moment. I'm trying to set this mobile office up so we can still do the live streams from New Zealand. The thing is that, hi Kim Lee, I see you. I see you, Kim Lee. What's going on? Your first time ever to a live stream. Wow, okay. From the Philippines, wow. So we're live streaming to the Philippines. Hey, that's very, very cool. Thank you so much. So we got a few folks in, check in here. Hey, Shekinah. Where are you, Shekinah? Are you in the United States? I'm guessing you're in the United States like Chicago, somewhere. It's just a guess. Yeah, so let's have a look. Here, hold on. I'm just going to check some technology. Give me a moment, people. Yeah. 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 So it's still a very, very, let's say, it's a very fragile signal, okay? We're making the best of it, okay? Chicana Miles. Yes, I see. I told you, USA. I'm guessing Chicago area. All right, let's have a look here. I'm going to go back. All right, so, yeah. So, what happened was, this is like the first day getting set up. I've been here for about a few days now, and it's taken a while to get things set up and operational here. So we can actually stream and take care of everybody and have fun together. And then we'll see what happens. I know that everything here is working very, very well. But when we pump it through the signal, through the internet, and then through YouTube, and then back to you guys on your gadgets, we're losing a tremendous amount of quality on the signal, okay? So please allow for that. Yeah. 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 Okay. So, yes. Hi, Lavender Girl. Hey, everybody. Let's just take advantage of this moment. I want to point out to you guys that Lavender Girl Lavender Girl is an actual member. Lavender Girl is a member of the Tarot Lumination Love Tribe, and she take advantage of the Tarot Lumination Love Tribe membership, and she has reached out, and she's had. Let me just go check the notes. Stay there, okay? Hold on, Lavender Girl. So Lavender Girl, I'm going to go and check the notes here so I can read everybody. Let's have a look. It says here, let me go read it. Lavender Girl. Okay, so I'm going to read the posting. Okay, stay there. Just hold on a minute. Hold on a second. Stay there, Lavender Girl and everybody else. All right, I'm over at the other section now. I'm going to read out the note from Lavender Girl. And it looks like this. Hey, dear Tarot Lumination family. It says, I have an important exam on Wednesday, and I am quite stressed right now. Prayers are needed. Please send your positive thoughts and prayers. I need it. Lots of love, Lavender Girl. Okay, so we can do that live right now. Okay, people? This is a great opportunity to take full Illumination Love Tribe and the portal that allows us to actually do this. So let's get back to Lavender Girl. This is for you, Lavender Girl. What I'd like everybody to do is, however you do this, I personally believe that our hands are holy. So I'm trying to send Lavender Girl whatever is available here to come through from Tarot Lumination to you, Lavender Girl, in terms of energy, whatever it is that you need to do in order to succeed and prevail in this examination. I'm doing my best to send it to you. It's not, I can't send you the answers. All I can do is send the love. And all I'm doing here tonight is inviting everybody else to do the same thing. Energy flows where attention goes, people. I'm not freaking kidding. Energy flows where attention goes. So if you even slightly willfully and willingly and lovingly direct your energy to Lavender Girl from where you are right now, just think of it as like your own little version of remote healing. So we're sending this to Lavender Girl, okay? This is for you, Lavender Girl. Bless you. Thank you for being here. And may you have as much success as possible in your exams. And what I would recommend, this is personal from Tarot Lumination, do lots of deep breathing exercises. You can Google them or whatever, or you could do something like this. Repeat. Okay. So, Lavender Girl, here's the thing. Okay. What I was thinking is that I'm just trying to take full advantage, maximum advantage of this thing that we do here at Tarot Lumination. And with those little breathing exercises for you, Lavender Girl, the whole idea is to get you into your power, okay? So that the prayer power actually works for you, so that you can absorb the prayer power and get control of your life, get control of it so that you are not freaking out about the exams and the tests. You're going to be fine. You're just going to do what you can, okay? No matter what. And one of the best things that you can do is a very deep controlled breathing exercise that we just did, okay? So when I was doing that thing, I'm going to go back and show you again. It would look more like this. I was just trying to do a demonstration, but when you're actually doing it, you take your hands like this and you tuck the thumb in, okay? Own your power and raise the arms up towards your shoulders like that when you're breathing in. And then when you breathe in big, 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 big and deep, and then hold it for like 11 seconds, okay? Something like that. So I'm going to do one demonstration again here so you can see, okay? Stay with me. Okay, Lavender Girl. So it's the same thing again, but it's more like this. Okay? It's a breathing exercise, okay? It's a breathing exercise, and it'll get you back and centered where you need to be, very calm and pure. Like whatever you need to know, you will know. Whatever you don't need to know just disappears. So you're not living like a computer. You're being a human being, okay? All right? Thank you, Lavender Girl. I hope that helps you. So everybody, again, please send out all the love and prayers you can to wish Lavender Girl all the best. Okay? Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. Gabby Girl, look at that. Look at that, people. Hey, everybody, can you see that? Can you see that, everybody? Look. Thank you, Gabby Girl. Let me see what we can do. I'll give you a little reading. Thank you so, so much. This is living proof that Super Chat works in New Zealand. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is huge. This is huge. Thank you so much, Gabby. All right, let's do this. Hold on. We need another beverage. This is another good excuse for another beverage. Haha. Thanks, Gabby. Any insight I can share? Well, that's kind of how we do these things anyway. Okay. In other words, whatever you need comes to you. Basically, so Gabby Gola, where we're going to do it here is like whatever message that you need to hear comes to you. Okay, that's what we're going to do here. So that's it. All right, let's have a look. All right, okay. So Gabby Girl, I'm going to leave you from the visuals right now, and we're going to go to the stage, okay, and we're going to get you your reading, all right? So hang in. Hang in. Okay, Gabby Girl, here we are. So this is all about Gabby Girl. Ha ha ha, old son. Ha 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 ha. The super chat works pretty much from most countries in the world now. So if anybody wants to, yeah. Thank you, Lavender Girl. I saw that. Thank you so, so much. Oh my God. This is actually freaking working, people. It's unfreaking believable that it's actually freaking working. Gabby, Gabby, Gabby. Here we go. All right. All sun, you're getting all flirty. All sun's turning into all flirt. And oh, Shelley G, I think you were the reading that had the magician. Shelley G, it's not too late. No. I'm really glad I saw that on the chat. Hold on, Gabby girl. I just want to say something to Shelley G, okay? So Shelley G, it's certain things are too late, but with the energy of the magician, I believe you had the magician card there for about the situation. It's very, very much about you and your own power, getting into your power, okay? Getting into your power so that you're not living at everyone else and their interpretations about how you should live your life, okay? No, it's a very important message there to get into your power and change it. But the changes that are required might be very unwelcome by other people because they might not want you to succeed. They don't want you to be happy because a lot of times people want to tear you down so that they don't have to evolve. You know, it's just like that herd type of mentality, like people destroy each other rather than evolve, okay? It's awful. Anyway, here we go. All right, so Gabby girl, this is for you. Thank you so much. What are the messages that we have for Gabby girl here? Dear, dear, dear angel. So Gabby, you know the routine. Please bring your invisible friends along with you here. And we're going to see what shows up. What sort of messages do we have here for Gabby girl? What is it that Gabby girl needs to know? We're going to allow the healing power of love to work through this whole little bizarre phenomenon that we have here and see what shows up in the story, all right? All right, let's have a look. Thank you, Gabby. Thank you, Gabby. It's a huge deal what just happened, what you did with the super chat and what Lavender Girl did. It proves that I can actually do this from overseas. The only limitation right now is the power of the internet. And we're working from a very limited system here at the moment, but it's obviously enough that the transmission can happen, okay? So here we go. This is for you, Gabby girl. Cards are already shuffled. We're now going to cut it up. We're using this new deck, which was gifted to Tarot Lumination a little while ago. It's only done maybe a couple hundred readings, but it's enough. It's enough to get things rolling. All right, here we go. So here's the situation. Here's the challenge. And here's how we're going to handle it. And we're going to look at circumstantial energy, environmental influences. Like I think of it perhaps as the big message or the big tap on the shoulder. So we have the death card, transformation, okay? So Gabby girl, right now, this kind of doesn't really surprise me at all, given what all the planets are doing right now. Over here in New Zealand, the moon is in Aries, Mars is in Aries, very, very tight with Uranus in Aries, getting into the 28, 29 degree mark. And so I mean, any astrologer, any tarot reader is going to tell you we're heading into an epochal moment of transformation right now, big shifts. The big shift is going to be Uranus moving back into Taurus, okay? Over the next few weeks. Perhaps let's just say, actually on Valentine's Day, we get to the 0 point. So it's going to be a transformational type of Uranus in Taurus is very much the energy of shaking the foundations of life in the world and the physical structures of this world. So my feeling is that for you, Gabby, if you're starting to notice, I don't know, Gabby, if you've ever been in earthquakes. I'm not even watching the chat right now, Gabby, but if you've never been in earthquakes, or if you have, you get these feelings, like these very deep subliminal feelings, like when the ground does this. It can be absolutely terrifying. But from the Earth's point of view, that's just the Earth like shaking and yawning, just like a little cat waking up, you know, like how they get up and shake and kind of do like, and that's what they do. And it's the same thing for you. My feeling, Gabby girl, is that right now, you're probably already in the period of transformation, of the period of the shifting and the changing. And I think this has an extended meaning, perhaps going on for weeks or months. Please allow yourself to be extremely flexible while it's almost like you get kind of shredded here. Like whatever you need comes to you, Gabby. Whatever you don't know is going to get ripped away. And hopefully it's a nice kind of a gentle thing, but either way, the transformation is inevitable, okay? Okay. I'm going to put that over here for a moment. So what is the situation? Okay. So we've got the Two of Pentacles here. So my feeling is that Tarot Lumination needs to calm down a little bit. And I feel something very gentle here, where it's about like, to me it feels like this life before, life after kind of message, but it's not like the energy of like lightning, like your life is getting blown up and shredded and then this whole new thing happens. To me it looks like a gentle transformation. To me this looks like transformation, fundamental, irreversible change happening for you in your life, in your world somehow, Gabby girl. Whether it's love, finances, health, your location, your vocation, your career, your sense of destiny, whatever it is. But something, you'll know what it is. Something is radically being transformed and shaken, like so that there is life before and life after, and there's no going back, okay? So with the Two of Pentacles here, my feeling is the message is that you're doing an extremely good job of handling the transformation already. Like if you're already kind of aware of it and you're kind of in the thick of it and it's kind of happening right now, then my feeling is that you're doing a good job. And partly it's because you know that you have to, because if you don't, you won't survive. You know, it'll just be overwhelming, and it'll be just really painful, unnecessarily painful. So somewhere deep in the guts of your soul, somewhere, you know that transformation is inevitable in wherever that sector of your life it lies, and that you have to deal with it. You have to balance things out and make the best of it. Make the best, but just do it in baby steps, okay? And it looks to me like you're making good decisions. You know, in some part of your life, you may be screwed up all the time, all day, every day. We all have that Chiron unending wound, but there's another part here where in very challenging, deep transformational currents of energy, you're actually doing a pretty good job. Okay, let's have a look at this. What's the challenge here, though? Okay, well, with the Eight of Cups, my feeling is that, you would rather that the transformation didn't have to happen. You know, some people, we get stuck in ruts, we get comfortable. And when people are very, very comfortable, that is almost like a big, big red flag to the universe, to the angels and heaven to say, ha, it's time to blow this shit up. They're getting too comfortable. And evolution and spiritual evolution and growth happens under duress. It happens under pressure, and then when you fight the pressure, you make your life painful. But when you flow with the pressure and go with the current, you can evolve. And so my feeling here is that deep down inside of you, there's a part of you, Gabby girl, that you know the transformation is inevitable. You're doing the best you can, but there's a part of you which is very, very, very sad at everything that has to be left behind as a result of the inevitable transformation, okay? And, you know, that's how evolution works. That's how life works. But it feels to me like you're in an episode, like a period of this right now. And then again, the other thing with evolution at this kind of level means you're being forced way out of your comfort zone, emotionally, spiritually, financially, materially, and it can be very, very uncomfortable, emotionally, spiritually, financially, in terms of location, health, family, jobs, finances, whatever it is. And so it's almost like that sad farewell kind of energy, like you know you have to change. Whatever is yours is coming to you. Whatever is not yours is being shredded away. And if you fight it, it just makes your life miserable. So you already know that, Gabby. You already know that. And I think you're doing a good job of balancing it out. And I think you're doing a good job realizing that it's going to take you into places where you've never been before. And it might make you feel sad and lonely, leaving behind the things that you already know. You know, as you go through the transformation, leave all this behind, go through the transformation, allow all this to come into you. You're still in the now. So how are we going to deal with this? This feels like, to me, it feels like kind of an emotional thing. Like it's very, very subtle, soft, very personal thing. It's almost like you've hardly talked about any of this stuff with anybody because it's very deep, private, and personal, and you don't want to talk about it with anybody. And you know you have to deal with it some way, somehow. And you wish you didn't have to deal with it, okay? So let's have a look. How do we deal with it? Okay, so with Judgment here, okay, my feeling is to treat everything as kind of inevitable. Like, this is inevitable, and it's actually going to be very liberating for you. It's just the process of going through the transformation, the process of losing so much that you love, the process of having to work so hard just to stay balanced as you go through the transformations. It's all worth it in the end because there's a lot of energy of liberation here, redemption and freedom. And this is not really possible unless it really comes from you. So it's allowing yourself to have that. It's almost like you need to grant yourself permission to evolve and change and shift and transform, no matter how sad that might be. So in other words, when I look at it like this, okay, Gabby, my feeling is that the transformation is inevitable, so why fight it? You already know deep down, you're doing the best you can already. You already know you're going to be sad and you're going to be leaving behind whatever it is you have to leave behind. But it's good for you, okay? It's redemption, it's liberation, it's a chance to like do a complete reboot, rehash, restart of your life from a new perspective, a new paradigm. I feel this is kind of like has a very deep, rich, kind of profound message to it. It's not just something that's going to happen tomorrow or next week. I see this as something that happens more or less over the rest of this year, okay? I hope that makes sense to you. I hope you get something out of it, okay, Gabby girl? So there's your little mini reading. Yay, well done. I see the note here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go check in with everybody. Stay there. Hey, Gabby girl. So I hope you get something out of it. I know the live stream is very, very fuzzy right now, but it's the best we can do in the situation here. So I'm glad you get a little something out of that reading. There's no point in fighting the transformation. It's inevitable. Like the worst thing you could do is fight it. The best thing you could do is actually nurture it. You could actually feed it very, very gently. Listen to the messages that you need to evolve and then feed onto that. Okay, Gabby girl? All right. So it's getting pretty late here. This whole idea of this show tonight was kind of a test. So I'm really, really happy that you guys showed up. It shows there's about 7 or 8 of you here. And hey, thank you, Shelley. Thank you. And hey, Siren Song, we need to talk about all that stuff. I know someone who's very deep into crystals and rocks and shungite and all of that stuff. So we'll follow up another time, okay? Thank you all, son. So, because this was basically just a little mini test video, I think what I'm going to do is wrap it up, okay? Get some sleep. I'm going to hang with you little guys a little bit. No more readings. It was a test. Thank you for the super chats. It was really, really helpful. Super chats, just letting you know, super chats are very important for Tarot Lumination. And there's kind of no going back. And so right now I'm going to Siren Song or something. I hope I don't spoil this for you, Siren Song, but I'm going to do something here, okay? You stay there right now. Watch this. First of all, we're almost done with this. BRB. Thank you, Shelly G. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you, Gabby girl. Okay, so this is a toast to everyone out there. Thank you so much for being here tonight. And thank you, lovely flirty girls, lovely ladies, lovely gentlemen. We will do this again. We will do this again for sure, okay? All right, so I'm going to check it out with some music here. Put it over here onto the... have a look. Just give me a second. Give me a second, okay? Hold on. Oh, by the way, we're going to have the March Astrodoodles. We're starting to work on the March Astrodoodles. And then eventually, by the end of February, we will have the reports for March as well, okay? All right. Hey, Inked Empress. Hey. Hello, Inked Empress, okay? So, Inked Empress, don't forget to write in, okay? All right, don't forget to write in. Here we go, people. Here we go. I'm going to start checking out now. Hold on. See what's going on. Okay, Siren Song. We're just going to do a little one card freebie fun thing for you, okay? Just want to check in. Hold on. I'm going to check in person. Hey, Siren Song. This is Tarot Lumination. Good to see you. Thanks for checking in. Well, thank you, Alson, for that. That adds a little bit of optimism here. So I'm just going to do a little one card thing for Siren Song. We're going to use the Power of Surrender deck. The whole idea is like the energy of surrender is very, very hard for people to understand. It's the idea of acceptance and letting go of all your expectations, desires, imaginings, wishes, hopes, all the things that you know make you feel good, and then surrendering to that which is. Just surrendering and accepting that which is. Letting go of anything and everything and everyone and everything that we want and wish and desire, and just accepting that which is right now, okay? It's very hard to do. The energy of surrender feels, to most people, it feels like you're losing. It's like you're going to fail. It's like you're going to lose everything. Like you're going to die. Like it's just the most horrific feeling, okay? But it can be very, very liberating, okay? So this is for you, Siren Song. I'm going to just pull one card and I'm going to just go for it. And we'll give a little tiny miniature story, just a one card miniature reading for you, okay? So stay right there. All right? Stay there. This one's for you, Siren Song, okay? All right, so let's make sure we've got a nice, peaceful, quiet environment here to do this. Okay. I'm glad you have a little bit of an understanding here, Siren Song, with the whole idea of acceptance, because it's very, very hard. People want to feel that they are in control of their lives, that they have it all together and everything's working and going their way. But sometimes when we do that, we're building a bomb. We are literally building a bomb, and eventually that'll go off. And it's much healthier in the end to surrender. Every single day, go through a ritual of surrender to accept everything that is in your life right now and everything that isn't. And that's just how it is. Everything is exactly as it should be. And why? It's because it can't be any other way. And that's just how it is. So for you, okay? Okay, so for you, Siren Song, we're going to pull something here. This is just the little surrender deck. It's a beautiful deck because there isn't even a book. There's no book. There's nothing. Okay, it's just a deck with some pictures and a few words. So you're going to trust Tarot Lumination. Tarot Lumination is going to pick the top card for you, and that will be your card. Okay? Here it is. And your card, okay? Siren Song. Oh, wow. Whoa, this is cool. It says, surrender to creativity. Okay, I'm just going to read the little notice here. I'll just put it up. You won't be able to read it, so I will read it for you. Okay, it says here, okay, Dear Siren Song, surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. So Siren Song, you might be one of these people who's very fixed in their ways of doing things and how you do them. Like, when I do this, this is how I do it. Like when I wash the dishes, that's how I do it. When I go to see my friends, that's how we do it. When I do my banking, when I do my credit cards, when I do my college degrees and mortgages and relationships, this is how I do it, okay? But the thing is, it can be very rigid and you can get stuck. And so my feeling is that, like, if you've got all these like repressed feelings, ideas, dreams, wishes that you've been burying, suppressing, because there's another part of you which wants a sensation of order and stability and control in your life, you're not doing yourself any favors. My feeling here with the card Surrender to Creativity is that there's something bubbling up inside of you that really needs self-expression, okay? About how you want to do what you want to do, how you want to live your life the way you want to live it. Fix anything that needs to be fixed. Instead of doing it with the way that you were raised to do or the way that logic tells you, my feeling here is like, come from like the heart. The creative energy is very much like Leo energy. It's very much about like what makes you happy, okay? So my feeling is, you know how some people, what's that expression? Do you want to be happy or do you want to be right? Okay, so my feeling here for you is that why not just kind of give up? Just give up the way you normally do things and literally let your imagination soar. Let all these repressed things have some air, some time to breathe, some time in the sunlight, and allow the flow. Really allow the flow to happen. It's so important to stay in the flow, in the current, in the energy, in all of that for whatever it is you're doing. A problem that has to be solved, dreams you want to achieve, all of that. It might not be that hard for you, okay? All right, it might not be that hard because the thing is that the energy is already there, okay? The creativity is already there, but it just might be that it's all been locked up because you've been forcing another way of living on top of it because of, of the past, childhood conditioning, the way you were raised and your schooling and your environment, your, your sexuality, your gender, your politics, whatever it is. But this is much bigger. This is much bigger and much more important. And it's very important that you tap into it. It's just like, it's almost like if you have like a weird hobby or some kind of artistic, creative self-expression thing buried deep inside of you, allow that to happen, Okay, if you're working 50, 60 hours a week at a job you hate, but what you really want to do is do something creative, give yourself 5 or 10 hours a week to do something creative and then see what happens, okay? Creative, that could be anything, knitting a sweater, doing some weird art, singing, doing music, dancing, writing, self-expression, karaoke, whatever it is, go for it. Just literally go for it. Go berserk. Go wild. Do something crazy and nutty without any kind of plans and just have fun, okay? So that's the little message I have for you. Oh, you're an RN looking for work. So, okay, let's get very, very basic here. If you are an RN looking for work, I saw the message on the screen. I don't know how it works with the world of RNs. I know they have agencies and all that kind of stuff, but maybe there are ways that you can do things through your own volition, like self-employed. I mean, if you're already licensed and registered and things like that, maybe you can offer really custom boutique services to people who really want custom boutique really, really specialized services. Who knows? Anyway, it's a possibility, okay? Thank you. Thank you, Siren Song. All right, so let's have a look. Okay, hold on a minute. Stay there. Okay, people, so I'm going to wrap it up in a moment here. I'm just going to shuffle the cards and say goodnight to everybody. Okay? It's very late here, but it's extremely late where some of you are. Of course, it's daytime for other people too. Okay, everybody, we're going to knock it on the head. Okay, so I'm going to knock it on the head, people. It's been great. Thank you so, so much for being here to help with this live test. There's so much more we have to do. There's so much room to grow, to do what has to be done here. And every bit of, however we're going to do it, we're going to figure it out, okay? So thank you, everybody. I want to wish you all a super night, super day, whatever it is in your time zone, wherever you are. Thank you for being and participating in this very rudimentary early days testing for live streaming from very, very far away from America. Okay? Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Good night. I'm just going to like fizzle out here. I'm going to fizzle out. Fizzle out. Okay, bye-bye.